William Still was born to Levin and Sidney Still on October 7, 1821, near Medford, Burlington County, New Jersey. He was the youngest of 18 children. His parents were former slaves on the eastern shore of Maryland. His mother escaped from a plantation in Maryland, and his father bought his freedom. His father, Levin Still, changed his last name to Still, and Sidney changed her first name to Charity to protect themselves from re-enslavement. William Still worked for his family on their farm until the age of 20, and then he went to work for his neighbors on their farm. William was self-taught as he had hardly any formal education. One major accomplishment that he had was teaching himself to read and to write. In 1844, William Still moved to Philadelphia. In 1847, he met Letitia George, and they had 4 children. In that same year, he became involved with the abolition movement when he found a job with the Pennsylvania Society for the Abolition of Slavery. In 1850, he was named chair of the Philadelphia Vigilance Committee, the wing of the Abolition Society. This program helped organize the city's Underground Railroad. They also raised funds to assist runaways and helped shelter the slaves that stopped in Philadelphia on their way to Canada. One slave that he helped was his own brother, Peter Still, who was left behind when their mother escaped. After finding his brother, he kept records concerning African resistance to slavery by running away. He also played a part in financing several of Harriet Tubman's trips to the South to liberate enslaved Africans. William Still risked his own freedom by assisting Africans. William Still also worked as a Philadelphia distribution agent for the National Abolitionist paper. William Still argued the rights of African Americans in his paper. In 1859, William Still wrote a letter to the press protesting the racial discrimination that African Americans faced on Philadelphia streetcars. In 1867, he published a brief narrative of the struggle for the rights of colored people of Philadelphia in the city railway cars. In 1871, the Anti-Slavery Society asked William Still to write a book about the Underground Railroad. In 1872, that book was published. This was his most famous piece of writing. In the book, he told the stories of enslaved Africans who gained their freedom by escaping bondage. Still's book was the only first-person account of black activities on the Underground Railroad written and self-published by an African American. His book went through 3 editions and was exhibited in 1876 at the Philadelphia Centennial Exposition. Even after that, he continued to write. In 1874, he published an address on voting and laboring where he justified his support for the Reform candidate as opposed to the Republican candidate for mayor of Philadelphia. During the Civil War, William Still developed quite a few successful businesses, and he continued to devote himself to black social causes. He opened a store that sold stoves. He sold provisions to black soldiers stationed at the nearby Camp William Penn, and he started a successful coal business. In the late 1860s, he helped organize a research organization to collect data about African Americans. He also played for the all-black Philadelphia Pythons baseball team, which was denied entry into the White League. In the 1870s and 1880s, he supported a local reform candidate, organized the YMCA branch for black youth, served on the Freedmen's Aid Commission, and helped manage homes for African American elderly and orphans. In the early 1880s, William Still was part of a group of older black leaders who left the Republican Party to encourage black political independence and support of Democratic candidates when such support was advantageous to African Americans. William Still advocated economic self-improvement over politics as the best course for black advancement. In 1888, Still and his son-in-law founded the Berrien Building and Loan Association, which provided loans to black homebuyers. Still served as the association's first president. From 1896 to 1901, he also served as president of the Pennsylvania Society for the Abolition of Slavery. The Charles L. Blockson African American Collection houses William Still's papers dating from 1865 through 1891. The papers contain 140 letters pertaining to Still's family matters, as well as 14 photographs. William Still died on July 14, 1902, at his home in Philadelphia. He left a widow and 3 children. William Still was a very important part in African American history.